What is going on, everybody? Today we're back, and today we got the weird camera angle. Today we're back on the floor, but I have to have a weird camera angle because I can't really show the rest of my room because the videos about it haven't come out, except for the first one. The first video out of 3 is already out. Check that one out. It'll be on the end of my video. It'll be on my closing screen, whatever it's called. I'm trying to think of what that's called. At the end of the video, it is called the outro screen. I'll have the video on the outro screen like I always do. So be sure to check that one out, and also check out part 2, which will be coming out on this Friday at 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern. So be sure to check that one out. It'll be coming out on Friday, part 2. But part 1 is out. Go check that one out right now. Or, well, after this video. So here we go. We're just going to get started. Time for Week 15 of the NFL season predictions. Here we go. Kicking it off, I got a sit-up. Okay, kicking it off, we've got Thursday Night Football. Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. To kick it off on Thursday night, Chargers are coming off a... What are the Chargers coming off? Oh, they played the Falcons, but I don't remember if they won or lost. I think they won. Chargers are coming off, I'm going to say, a win against the Falcons. Raiders are coming off a loss to the Colts. Based on the way the Chargers played, I do want to pick them, but Chargers are out of the playoff race. I'm going to say that for every team, what teams are in and what teams are out. Chargers are out of the playoff race, but the Raiders could have an opportunity to come back. But this is a game they need to win on Thursday. Because they have something to play for, I'm going to go with the Raiders. Raiders have a chance at coming back in the playoffs, but they need to win this game. Their only chance at coming back is by winning this game on Thursday. So I'm going to go with the Raiders. This chair is not working out well for me, so I guess I'm just going to kind of sit awkwardly here. This is what we're going to do, because this chair isn't working. It's not even a chair. It's a pillow. Can you see it? There we go. Alright. Oh, actually, this is better. Okay, for the next one... There we go. For the next one, we've got 2 games on Saturday, specifically on the NFL Network. Kicking it off for the first game, Buffalo Bills, Denver Broncos. Bills are coming off a win on Sunday night against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Broncos are coming off a close win to the Panthers. But for this game, obviously, right now, the Bills are currently number 3 in the AFC, hold a pretty commanding lead in the AFC East, and I would trust the Bills. I believe they can lock up the NFC or the AFC East. I believe they can win the division with a win this week, but I can't guarantee that one for sure. But I would trust the Bills more in this game. Against them, obviously, we got the Broncos. The Broncos are really out of the playoffs. So we're going to go with the Bills would have the best chance on Saturday. And I think that the Bills, looking at the playoff team they are now, they could have an opportunity for this one. And they could have an opportunity at a deep playoff run. I'd go with the Bills on this game. For the next one, that first game kicks off at 3:30 p.m. my time, Central, but 4:30 Eastern. Next one is 7:15 my time, 8:15 Central. We have got the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. The Panthers are coming off a loss to the Broncos like we just talked about. Panthers are out of the playoffs. Green Bay Packers are coming off a win, close win, but it was a good game. I was watching it against the Detroit Lions. The Packers have clinched the NFC North already, and the Packers are currently number 1 in the NFC. I would not doubt the Green Bay Packers in this game, looking at how much they have playing. They want to keep that number 1 seed, and I would trust them this week. I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers to win on Saturday night. I'd trust the Packers more than the Panthers. Panthers don't have anything to play for. They are out. But on Saturday, is Christian McCaffrey going to be back? I don't know. It is his first game back in a long time, so it's going to be interesting. So I'd trust the Packers, though, in this game. Okay, let me find a comfortable sitting position. I might just have to lay down. Actually, this is fine. So I'm going to go with the Packers. Next game. Starting off, now we've got the Sunday early games. To kick it off, Detroit Lions and the Tennessee Titans. Lions are technically still in the playoff race, but not really. They lost to the Packers this week, And Lions are basically out of the playoffs by now. And the Titans currently hold number 3 or 4. I believe they hold number 4 in the AFC. Because if the Bills hold 3, then they'd have to hold 4. So the Titans currently hold number 4 in the AFC, currently leading the AFC South. For this game, I'm going to have to go with the Titans. Lions did put up a pretty good fight last week against the Packers, but the Titans have got a lot more to play for, and the Titans had a good game last week. So for this game, I am going to have to go with Tennessee Titans. Next up, we've got the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. 49ers are coming off a loss to Washington football team. Then we've got the Dallas Cowboys, whom are coming off, I believe they're coming off, they won against the Cincinnati Bengals. The 49ers still have a chance to get in the playoff picture, but it's a pretty tough road ahead of them. And the Cowboys are still in it in the NFC East because the NFC East is just great. Am I right? I wish the Vikings could be in that division, but whatever. For this game, I'm going to have to go with close, but I'm going to go with the 49ers. I actually had this as a playoff game. I had the Cowboys as the number 4 seed and the Niners as the number 5 seed. This was a close game. I do see the Cowboys, if they play like they did last week, I could see the Cowboys winning this, but I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers. Next game that we've got is the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. The Bears are coming off a nice commanding win, ending their 6-game losing streak against the Houston Texans. And my Vikings are coming off a loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not surprised, to be honest. So, Vikings lost to the Bucs. Bears won against the Texans. For this game, both teams are still in the playoff picture. Currently, the Vikings would hold the number 8 seed. Currently, Vikings are number 8 right now. Bears are number 9. Even though they have the same record, the Vikings won their first matchup. But for this one, I'd look for the Bears to split it up. I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears in this game. I don't know if this surprises people, but even though, obviously, I'm a Viking fan, I'm trying to be an unbiased fan. And also, anytime I pick my team to win, they lose. And overall, though, I do actually think that the Bears could be able to win this. Based on the way that the Bears played last week, they actually played really good. So I respect that. Obviously, the Vikings, if anyone watched the Vikings game, you'd think, oh, they were bad, they lost. No, they actually played really good. Their offense was pretty good, but their defense also was okay, but Buccaneers' offense is really good. So they put up pretty good against the Bucs, to be honest. And also, they just had some problems. Their offensive line was obviously a clear issue. Their kicking was a clear issue. So if they can get those things worked out, the Vikings could be a very good team. But those are some major problems. Their offensive line, every year it is. And their kicking, it only happened for the past couple weeks. So they can have a chance if they do something about those. But if they don't do anything about them, I would look for the Bears to win this one. For our next game, we've got the Seattle Seahawks taking on Washington. Seahawks are coming off a win against the Jets, pretty much a blowout. And Washington is coming off a win against the 49ers. For this game, even though Washington is in the NFC East lead, they're currently number 4 in the NFC, and the Seahawks are number 5. I would trust the Seahawks to take the win. Let me look at what it is. 10:03. I need to make sure because my next class starts soon, so I'm doing this in between classes right now. Obviously, I'm at home, online school for now because of the old Rona. But I would trust the Seahawks more in this game. I feel like the Seahawks could have a chance, very good chance at making it far in the postseason. I did predict the Seahawks to go to the Super Bowl this year. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Oh, but I'm going with the Seahawks. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I just want to make sure. New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. This is a good game. First time these two teams played, I picked the Patriots, even though people didn't, and they won back in week 1. But for this game, Patriots are coming off a... Oh, they got completely whooped by the Rams last Thursday. And the Dolphins are coming off a close, but nice. They're coming off a loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. For this game, I'm going to have to go with the Dolphins. Dolphins right now are number 7 in the AFC. Patriots are currently... They're down there. They're still in the playoff picture, but if the Patriots want any chance at coming back, they're going to need to win this. But I'm going to go with the Dolphins. The Dolphins played like a better team overall, and I think the Dolphins should be able to take this game. For our next matchup, we've got the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. Jaguars are coming off a loss to the Tennessee Titans. Ravens are coming off a good win last night against the Cleveland Browns. I was watching the game. It was a good game last night. Good game. Really good game that I watched. Ravens, I'd trust them more. Ravens are currently number 8 in the AFC. They're currently not in the playoffs as of right now, but I do think that the Ravens will be back in the picture. Ravens have pretty easy schedule coming up. I believe they play the Jaguars. The Giants, and let's see the last one. Who am I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm looking for Ravens. Giants, Jaguars, and Bengals. Those are the last 3 teams they play. They should win all of those games. So all they really need to do now is trust that the Colts or Dolphins or anyone will just be able to have a misstep, because the Ravens certainly should be able to win all 3 of those. So I'd trust the Ravens to get back in the playoff picture. I think that the Ravens will be back in it, so I'm going to go with the Ravens over the Jags. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Buccaneers are coming off a win against the Vikings. They looked pretty good, but a little bit rusty. Tom Brady looked a bit rusty. He missed some pretty easy throws in the game. Atlanta Falcons are coming off a loss to the Chargers. I'd go with the Bucs. The Buccaneers are currently number 6 in the NFC, and the Falcons are out of the playoffs, basically. For all these teams, when I say out of the playoffs, I don't know if they're for sure out of the playoffs, like mathematically, but they're basically out. They really don't have any chance at coming back anymore. But if the Vikings would have stayed the way that they were at the beginning of the season, even though now the Vikings are literally have a chance at coming back in the playoffs, even though, to be honest, I don't think they will. Even though they were 1-5 and whatever, I probably would have called them out. I would have said they're out of the playoffs. No question. Based on the way they were playing, they were out of the playoffs. So, just because I say they're out doesn't actually mean they're mathematically out. It's just, I think that they're pretty much out. They really don't have much of a chance of coming back anymore. So for this game, though, again, the Falcons are basically out, and the Buccaneers are in at number 6, and I would trust the Bucs to take this one. Next up, starting off, we got the late afternoon games. New York Jets and the Los Angeles Rams. Jets, 0-13. Rams, number 3 in the NFC right now. Los Angeles Rams lead the NFC West. It's going to be a good one this year. The NFC West is going to be a good one. Too bad the Vikings have to play the NFC West next year. But it's whatever. The Vikings also have to play the AFC North next year, for anyone who didn't know. AFC North, NFC West. This year was the AFC South, NFC South. So, but for this game, we're going to have to go with the Rams, because the Jets are 0-13. I literally don't have to give a reason besides that anymore. For the Jets, all I say is, it's the Jets, and I just move on every week. But it's fine that I do that. Except they almost beat the Raiders, which means the Raiders probably won't get back into the playoffs. But, yeah, I'm going to go with the Rams. Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. This is a close game for me. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a good one. Eagles, Jalen Hurts was the starter last week. Eagles took a upset win against the New Orleans Saints. Eagles looked really good in the game, even though I wanted the Saints to win it. And yes, I'm a Viking fan. That sounds weird. Why would you want that? And the truth is, I wanted the Saints to win so the Saints would do good the rest of the season. I wanted the Saints to keep winning and the Packers to keep losing, so that maybe the Saints would have already clinched number 1 in the NFC by their Week 16 matchup against the Vikings. But that's not going to happen, obviously. That's not going to happen because Packers are now number 1. So that didn't work. Saints are actually going to have to play a real game in Week 16 next Friday. But for this game, Arizona Cardinals are coming off... the Cardinals are coming off a win, but against who? Cardinals are coming off a win against the Giants, I believe. Let me check on it to make sure that is accurate. Cardinals are coming off a win against the Giants. Pretty good win for the Cardinals. Eagles played good. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm going to go with the Eagles. Really hope that the Eagles can win this game. Obviously, right now, if the Eagles won this game and the Vikings won against the Bears, that'd put the Vikings back in the playoffs. But This number 7 seed in the NFC is going to be a really good toss-up between the Bears, Vikings, and Cardinals. Hope the Vikings can get it, but if not, I want the Cardinals to get it. I want to see the Cardinals do good this year. But not right now. Only if the Vikings can't. For this game, I'm going to go with the Eagles. I hope I don't jinx it, but the Eagles looked good last week. Next up, Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. Big game I'm going to be looking forward to. The Chiefs are currently number 1 in the AFC, and the Saints are currently number 2 in the NFC. Chiefs are coming off a win against the Dolphins. Saints are coming off a loss against the Eagles. Really hope that the Chiefs win this game. Chiefs, please win this game. That would send the Vikings and Saints into their Week 16 matchup. The Vikings and the Saints play. That'd send them in with 2 straight losses, which could be what they're looking for right now. And, yeah, really hope that they could possibly send some losing momentum in to New Orleans for next week. So, I hope the Chiefs win this one, and I'm actually going to go. Hopefully I don't jinx it, but again, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Chiefs have been playing like a Super Bowl caliber team this year, and that is why I picked the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl again this year. Saints could make the Super Bowl, but they need to flourish. Saints need the number 1 seed, in my opinion. They kind of need the number 1 seed at this point. But I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I hope the Chiefs win. Kind of got to hurry this up because I'm running low on time. I only got a couple minutes before my class starts. Sunday Night Football. We've got the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. Browns are coming off a very close loss last night against the Ravens. Giants are coming off a loss to the Cardinals. Which team looks better? The Browns are currently number 5 in the AFC, I believe. Browns are number 5 in the AFC, I believe. Yes, I just said that. And the Giants are currently out of the playoffs as of right now to the Washington. For this game, I'm going to have to go with the Browns. A loss would really hurt the Giants' playoff chances right now, but I'm going to have to go with the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns played an awesome game, even though they lost last night. Incredible game. Browns look like such a great team, and I think the Browns could have a good playoff year this year. So I'm going to go with the Browns to win on Sunday night. And to close it out, Monday night, Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Steelers are coming off a loss on Sunday night to the Bills. Bengals are coming off a loss to the Cowboys. For this game, as much as the Steelers are overrated, I do see the Steelers are very overrated. Steelers do not deserve to be number 1 in the AFC, in my opinion. But they're playing the Bengals. So I wish I could pick against the Steelers, but I really can't. I'm going to go with the Steelers to win this game. I really wanted to pick against them, but when they're playing the Bengals, to be honest, I really can't. So I'm going to go with the Bengals to win this one, and that is going to close out the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and be prepared. Week 16 is coming soon. I'm getting excited. Vikings versus Saints next week. Vikings versus Bears this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and comment down below if you agreed or if you didn't agree. I want to know your thoughts. Check out the part 1 video of my room. It'll be in my end screen right now. In just a sec during the outro, you'll see it on the screen. Check out part 2 coming out on Friday. And thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, peace. Have a good night, everybody. See ya.